out, babies.
It just hangs out the sides.
Yeah, no, it's unhealthy. It's not even funny anymore.
Maybe you should get like an air fryer or something instead of deep fryer.
Yeah, just baby
The
steps.
shorts right up my ass, and then it gets stuck in my thighs.
Baby steps.
Baby steps, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Irene. I guess we're recording when I got up to get a beer.
If you tell us not to do something, what's the first thing?
Yeah, why would
think
you
we're
ever?
gonna
I
do?
didn't even think about hitting record until you said, I'm getting a beer. You can look at my ass, but don't record me. As soon as you said, don't record me, I hit record.
We were still discussing the topic of the show.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you want me to break it down for you? It's very simple.
Bill's still working through his answers in his head.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, you're right, I am.
Don't worry, you get to go first, Bill.
Oh, do I?
This was harder than I thought it was going to be, to be honest with you.
It really was.
I brought out, I tried to bring in some outside help, and that didn't work. And then I got it. I nailed it. I have my list.
I have my three,
and I know where I'm going to go with it. But yeah, it was harder than I thought. So maybe we should give Bill just a couple minutes to ponder.
Well,
I already got the dead person.
Why don't we explain what we're
See,
doing?
dead's way easier than alive.
It's so much easier than alive.
Because there's 2,000 years of dead people.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
just right
you
now
could bang. I agree. You could bang out 3 dead people. Be like,
the alive
one was hard,
and you have to face them, like actually face them, and they're still around.
Yeah. Well, I'll never face them, but okay.
Well, you're at dinner. Why don't you explain? This is the Simple Minds social hour. Why don't you explain to the listeners what we're about to discuss here on the show?
Thank you, Richard. So every week we try to come up with a topic. Every week I get laughed at and say I'm a fucking idiot. So this week I came up with the very obvious one: dinner dates. You have 3 people you invite to dinner. One's dead, 2 are alive. Who would you invite? I think it's a great way to figure out a little more inside about us, see where we're heading in the direction kind of thing. You get to know us a little better, why we're picking these people. I think it'll just be a fun little thing, and we get to shit on each other for the stupid picks we make.
Do you know how I find out about inside of people?
You have sex with them?
Why don't you come on over to Irene's on Tuesday? Welcome to Some of My Sports Show Social Hour. Dr. Big Mac's dinner party. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, we need to get some new some new faces over on Tuesdays. I'm getting sick of seeing the same old crowd over there.
Speaking of new faces, allow me to bring in our special secret guest.
Yes.
Dr. Vittles is back.
Dr. Vittles
is back after
So I listened to you guys' show that I had to miss, and
which is a shocker.
I know because I had
first.
so much wrong with the majority of Brokeback Mountain words that came out of his mouth. And I'm really hoping that he can hear this right now, but it's typical that when I'm on the show, his audio and visual sucks.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there's something wrong with you.
Well, as soon as you see his camera angle, you'll see why everything.
It's not going to be good. Well, while we wait for Dr. Vittles to figure his shit out, allow me to let you know that this show is brought to you by White Birch Brewing, the best craft brewing in New Hampshire, Nashua, New Hampshire. Ray, address, please.
460 Amherst Street.
The good side of Amherst Street. Head on down to the brewery. Get on down to get your flight. Get yourself a pint. Whatever you're looking for, sours, IPAs, stouts. They're crushing it down there. Get yourself some merch. If you can't get to the brewery, then get it at your local beer store, wherever you get it. Tell them the Simple Minds boys sent you. Dr. Vittles, how are you?
How's it going? By the way, I recommend the pint flight.
Yeah, the pint flight's good.
Yeah, get them all.
You also recommend Quiznos, so I will never take anything that you say seriously because Quiznos, I have eaten there once and it was the worst sub-franchise. I understand why it closed. They fucking toasted my tomatoes and didn't even ask me. Fuck Quiznos is the worst place. And the fact that you like it, oh man.
Just because you don't know how that.
I could not get in. Listening to a show that's already been recorded annoys the shit out of me because I wanted to call in and just tell you how fucking wrong and dumb you were for 90% of your takes. I just had to get it off.
You agree with me on Trebek though, right?
No. It's terrible.
Well, you win some, you lose some. That's debatable.
Yeah, that's debatable. Now, I will say this. Look, if you're gonna make a judgment on a chain sub place off one visit, then
that's shame on you.
That's a tough life to live, man.
If they did
tough.
something that made me never go back, you judge them on that one visit.
I will say though,
you had a bad experience.
That's one
Tuesdays
sandwich.
at Irene's house.
Toasted your tomatoes and you're freaking out, Karen? Is that what I'm hearing?
I am. I'm exactly. And this was like 10 years ago, and I never went back.
I don't like a
Maybe
toasted
you should
vegetable.
take
I
a
also
day or
don't
two
like
off from Subway.
if you put
Quiznos.
mayonnaise or some type of condiment on there before you toast it, you're an animal. And all the cold shit has to go on after. You can't toast.
Well, is tomatoes cold in your eyes?
Yeah.
Yes. And they toasted my fucking tomatoes. No.
Have you ever had a grilled cheese sandwich with tomatoes inside of it?
Yeah, but you don't.
Yeah, but I'm
put the tomatoes on
that.
after, right before you make the sandwich. I did it this morning.
No, you put it on when you put the cheese in there and you put the bread on and you toast it all together.
No, then the tomato juices just melt. You're
in Bill's defense, I only ever got one thing from Subways or from Quiznos, and I got it every time I went. I was there 100 million times and got the same damn sandwich.
Hold on,
time.
Bill, let's take a guess what it is.
Oh. I'm going with an Italian.
No,
I'm going roast beef.
Nope. I'm a simple mind. I went with the Baja chicken every time.
The fuck
Baja
is
chicken
Baja
sandwich.
Chicken. What's this supposed to be, like a taco chicken?
It's like got this. It's a barbecue sauce on it as well as a.
Nobody cares.
That sounds terrible. I don't even really care. Just why do we have this
like
now?
a Simple Mind sandwich is a roast beef for an Italian, so you got a little catching up to do here, Vittles. But we appreciate you jumping back on the show. Your takes on Trebek and Blue's Clues went over well with most people. Don't take any offense.
I agree with Blue's Clues.
Fuck Blue's Clues.
Right.
Okay, 50-50.
I knew I had you
with
with
Billy
me on
Trash
that
Can.
one.
So you're coming into this show, and we're talking. Welcome to Dr. Big Mac's dinner party. So we're going to be talking about the 3 guests that we would like to join us in this dinner party. 2 of them will be alive.
Quiznos.
Sure. One of them will be dead. Actually, that's a nice segue, Butch. I would like to know, what are we eating at this dinner party? It is Ray's hosting. So, Ray, why don't you give us a brief overview of
chicken
the course?
fingers, potato salad,
macaroni salad, mayonnaise as condiment in the bottle in the middle of the table, obviously, so you guys can get some, wetness on your potato salad or macaroni salads. Spam in the macaroni salad, a nice hard-boiled egg in the macaroni salad. And of course, Big Macs.
I'm pretty sure all the people we want to eat this meal with are going to turn our invite down.
We'll find out.
No one wants to hang out with Ray. Of course, they'll turn it down.
Obvious one. Why don't you kick us off? Why don't you kick us off with the obvious one?
So I'm going to, with my first invitation, he's alive. I'm going Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Why? He's a $500 million man, and he will pay for the meal. Because I'm going to get him drunk. But I want to know the insight with him and his wife and Jackson Mahomes, his brother. I'd like to get on a table and have hash this out. Do you love your wife? I don't love mine.
Fiance.
Do you love yours? Do you love your brother? I don't love mine. So just
out
like
of
that.
all the people in the history of mankind, you start with Patrick Mahomes.
No,
Well,
Bill. He started with the obvious.
And they're alive.
He just knows that Patrick Mahomes loves ketchup, and this is kind of a ketchup meal.
He puts ketchup on steak. That's something Big Mac would definitely do.
I don't do that. No.
Well,
No, but would you want to know the
debatable.
insight? Be able to sit with him in a fucking closed area?
He also cuts his meal with his left hand.
Who
Knife
does?
and left you.
Yeah. A fat person move. So you just go whoop, whoop.
I mean, if the fat person moves, not even to cut it, but
you just
That's
gnaw on it. That's
You wouldn't want to
interesting.
sit down
Wait,
with Patrick.
You cut with your left
No.
hand?
Yeah.
Did you
Rich,
teach
you
yourself
remember
how
we
to
were
do that?
making fun of him in
Yeah.
Philly for it. Remember we were
forgot.
making fun of
Oh
him
wait, I
Philly
do
for it.
remember that.
The whole trip we were making fun of
Can't
him.
take the
Cut his
time to
food.
transfer the utensil to the other hand
No,
to
it's just-
apply it.
just
Can't
go.
can't hold the meat down with the fork in the left hand. Cut with the right. It has the fucking fork. Cut with the left. Like a
Why would I
feeding
fucking
tube.
stop and change hands with a utensil? That's the dumbest fucking thing ever.
Oh,
Okay.
God,
That's
you're the dumbest fucking.
why I
thing.
love the sport, but that's neither here nor there.
That doesn't solve
I'm
your
a
problem.
sport fan. I can't help it.
Look, you shoehorn that in. Yeah, turn on some lights, you fucking vampire. Ray,
I was
obvious
too bright
one.
last time.
Patrick Mahomes. Let's
I can't argue it.
let's take away the
Okay.
fact that Ray's an idiot and just would I like to have a meal with Patrick Mahomes? I guess.
Get
Why not?
drunk and just shoot the shit about his personal life. Be like, do you actually love your brother? Like, is he an embarrassment to you?
I
Is
think
your wife-
athletes.
I
Well,
would
we
make
just
him come in a Kermit the Frog outfit.
just did a show about how much I hate professional athletes. So he's probably boring as shit. And unless you want to
Well-
go over, some personnel routes and yeah, I guess how much of a dickhead his brother is, then sure,
Yeah.
I guess that's fine.
You're gonna hate mine then. If you
Ooh.
hate athletes.
Well,
Just-
Vittles, why don't you take the second spot here on the lineup?
I am going with who I believe is the obvious one, known as the great one, Wayne Gretzky.
Ooh.
You want to
I-
get with the daughter? I understand that.
Yeah,
100%.
that's where everyone's
Well-
brain went.
ulterior motives
I-
here.
I was
My-
kind of hoping
that's for my
Paulina would be
brain.
there. I mean, and
Dustin?
If I get the trifecta, I can get Dustin there too. Yeah, but no, Wayne Gretzky, greatest hockey player of all time. You can argue it, but you'd be wrong.
Would you jerk
Uh,
Dustin off to have sex with Paulina?
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
even. I wouldn't even hesitate to ask. No.
You could have said way worse than that, and I'd have said yeah.
Would you? So you would blow him?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I thought you said way worse, or I said way worse. That's just a little worse.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Butch.
Butch, why don't you?
I mean, I'd try positions. I haven't tried it. Never mind.
why don't you go ahead with your?
Yeah, I mean,
defense of
Wayne-
Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne Gretzky, the single greatest hockey player of all time, most points,
Debatable.
bar none, than any other player. More goals than anybody ever. Ovechkin might catch him if he gets lucky. Who knows? This whole Russia thing might, he might be enlisted soon. God only knows. But anyway, Gretzky, class on the ice, class off the ice.
What's your number
not a-
one
not a
question
great
you're asking
coach.
Gretzky not involving his daughter?
Not involving his daughter. I honestly just want to hear some stories about his
How-
playing days. I mean,
How'd you like scoring all those goals? That was cool, huh?
I mean, we know
The
how
Chris
that is.
Farley take.
Would you, Chris Farley? Chris
I
Farley?
would. You know how many people have probably done that?
Yeah.
Hockey. You're
definitely
good
be-
at hockey.
Based
eh?
on this explanation, you would absolutely be the Chris Farley in that fucking Wayne
And
Gretzky.
you would not even mean. You wouldn't even mean to
I'd
do
be-
it. That's the
I'd
problem.
be too starstruck with every single one of my choices.
Remember when you played? Remember when you played for the Kings?
That was cool.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's
Sure,
cool.
that hockey team,
That's
the
cool.
Kings, that California team that a lot of us forget about.
Was it cold in Edmonton when you were there? Yeah, I bet it was. Yeah.
No, but I
Remember
mean,
when they had
in
to sell you
Canada?
because your owner was going bankrupt in Edmonton? That was cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Remember when you scored those goals? That was
So about Paulina, was she always that hot, or was like
How
at
much
what
did
age
Dustin
did
pay
you
for
think?
her? By the
What
way,
did her pussy look like when she was a baby?
Ooh. Ooh, that went further than I went. Serious question though.
what do you think the great one's answer to that would be?
Well,
You
you know.
definitely just walk away.
Check, please.
Based
He'd
on
pull
Wayne
one of those,
Gretzky's
"Waiter."
performance on what was it? Was he on ESPN? Is he on ESPN? or
TNT.
TNT.
Oh, he's terrible.
He's a fucking
Yes.
bore, man. As I'm telling you, sports figures are losers. They're dumb, fucking assholes, self-centered, dumb motherfuckers that you don't want anything to do with. So allow me to give you mine, to give Bill just a couple more minutes to think about his. My first person that I would ask to Dr. Big Mac's dinner is Kyrie Irving.
You fucking asshole.
There's nothing better than I love than ripping into someone that I hate over the dumb shit that comes out of their mouth. So I'd love to sit down with Kyrie Irving and really allow him to articulate the fucking stupidity that is in his brain. Just put it all out on the table. Pour it into a fucking mug for me. Just watch the shit fall out of that guy's mouth, and then tell him how wrong he is, and just get into a real spirited debate about the spirits and whatever else the fucking thing he thinks is
I'd probably
important.
stab him.
Would you bring a globe to this dinner party?
I'd bring a lot of things to this dinner party. I would bring
A
maps,
Glock
and
is one of them.
globes, and
Asked to borrow his.
I would bring a lot of things. But I think people say facing your fears is the number one thing you can do. And I'm not afraid of Kyrie Irving, but facing the people that you hate is also an important thing you do. And I fucking hate Kyrie Irving, so I like to put him across the dinner table and just see how it plays out.
You
See
do
how it
like
plays out.
seeing that. You thrive on people, just the hate when you just see someone, you just know that you hate.
My
them.
goal is tears, not physical harm.
No,
but
I know
tears.
that you want to break them down emotionally and
Yeah, I think I could change him. I
don't know,
It's
man.
where
I think he's far gone. He's too
all
far
women
gone.
go wrong thinking they could change a man.
All right, so far we're sitting at the table with Patrick Mahomes, Wayne Gretzky, and Kyrie Irving. What a night! What a night so far. Bill, who are you bringing to this shindig?
We got a lot of dicks in this table, so I'm gonna bring a pussy into this. So my number one favorite person, Jennifer Lawrence, I would like to have dinner with and tell her how much I loved the fappening when it came out in her exclusive fappening pictures.
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna go over well.
Yeah.
That's it.
I
That's
mean,
it. Bill's extensive list starts with a girl that he thinks is hot, who's famous.
Yeah.
And he saw her
Let's
naked
start
on
with
the
that.
internet.
And they just be like, your tits, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
That's how your
Talk
pussy
about the
is
Chris
nice.
Farley effect. Hey,
That would be Bill.
hey, remember when some fucking nerds stole your phone pictures and put them on the internet? And I looked at them. That was cool.
That was awesome.
It wasn't 45 minutes and 5 tabs. It was just 1 and 10 minutes, baby.
Hey, remember
Thank
when
you.
you dated that shitty Coldplay singer? That was terrible.
Put some goddamn respect on his name.
Fuck
Yeah.
Chris Martin.
Chris
or whatever
Martin.
his
Are they still
stupid-ass
dating?
name is.
They're still dating, aren't they?
No.
I'm actually
don't-
glad I don't know the answer to that
We don't
question.
talk politics on this show. All right,
sorry.
so Jennifer
I
Lawrence.
just
is there.
watched her movie Don't Look Up yesterday.
I liked it.
I
liked it
watched
too.
It wasn't
all of
bad.
It was pretty
It
good.
wasn't bad. It made me
Silver
chuckle
Linings
sometimes.
Playbook was great.
Silver Linings
Hung-
Playbook was good.
Hunger
Look at this
Games.
guy. No, look,
Games
Jennifer
was
Lawrence,
good.
great actor, beautiful woman.
But the whole conversation would start and finish with the fappening and my favorite ones and what I think she could
Ooh.
have done better.
What's your favorite one? Now, I'm just gonna think what your favorite one was.
you got to
Is it
build,
when
break,
she-
build, Bill. You got to
when-
start with good and then break her
You
down.
could work down. Yeah, see, you could have
with-
done
this
this,
was
got a
good.
little bit more.
Was it
pee
when
in
she was
here, and you didn't have
kneeling
enough
and
of
her
this.
back was turned and she was
All
turned?
right, right. I'm gonna mute Raven. The good thing about Jennifer Lawrence is she's a bona fide drinker. You know she's gonna get drunk with us. So
Big old titties.
okay, well there's another part. So that's good. Kyrie Irving will probably abstain from drinking because Buddha or whatever, and Wayne Gretzky probably had too many concussions. One beer probably makes him loopy. Patrick Mahomes, stupid fiance.
Is it
probably
like a
doesn't let him
round
drink.
table, a snake draft? Is
So-
it my turn again?
Yeah, it's
Sure.
gonna be Bill's turn again. Good pick because I think she's the only one that's gonna drink with us. So
And she's kind of funny.
So
And
far,
Jen-
oh yeah, she could joke.
She's
with
got a
us, too.
sense of humor.
I think
Don't
Bill's
worry,
winning.
I'm
Bill's
bringing a drinker to the table next.
Okay, Bill.
All right.
Why don't you go ahead?
One of my favorite athletes of all time growing up once bit a man's ear off in a professional boxing ring. But I am having
Once or
been a-
twice. It was twice.
bit his ear off once, but bit his ear off once. Mike Tyson. The stories that I could hear from him going to jail. He loves pigeons. He's a huge weed guy now. Drinking, the stories, the women. It just the endless possibilities that could listen at the Buster Douglas shit of him being all fucked up on cocaine and hookers in Japan. Like there's just endless possibilities of stories. Way better than anyone that we've brought to the table so far.
You fucking stole mine. God damn it, Bill. You
Oh,
took one of mine.
I almost went first with him, but I thought of Jennifer Lawrence.
You thought
real
tits
fast.
first. You thought tits,
Yeah.
and you're like, yeah.
You know what?
definitely.
We might have made the mistake of this is a dinner party for all of us, and there was not a cumulative effort to bring a good mixed crowd
Mix.
here to kind of work together. But Bill's thinking outside the box. Jennifer
I-
Lawrence Bill Gately, Mike Tyson. That's a decent
That's a table. That's a
a
fun
wedding
table.
table I want to be at.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence likes to get down with the, same thing with Mike Tyson. We could have some fun here.
No, that's good. Yeah, Mike Tyson. No, Tyson's a great one. God damn it, you fucking stole mine. Any other pointers on Mike Tyson? Great.
The
Am I
only one more. The one story I want to hear is when he almost killed Brad Pitt for having sex with Robin Quivers. He almost killed him in his front yard, and I want to hear that story.
I don't even know. I've never even heard of
What
it.
show was he
heard
on?
that
He was
story.
on his show. What show was they were both on together? He was like coming up in the acting world.
I don't remember. He was in Thelma and Louise. That was
No, it
his
was
big
a
break.
TV show. It was a TV show. He was like
Uh-huh.
a no-name guy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about though. He had sex with her after that show was on the air.
And he came out, and Mike Tyson pulled in while they were, and he almost killed Brad
He
Pitt.
fucking ran. Didn't he run?
I don't remember the whole story, but that's I need to find the details.
Why was Mike Tyson dating the woman?
He was married to her.
Oh,
No,
makes
wait, it
sense.
was not Robin Quivers. That's a chick from
That's Howard Stern's.
Howard
chick.
Stern's. No, it was Robin Givens.
Right.
Robin
Givens.
Givens.
Givens,
okay. All right.
I was
no,
wondering. I was like, I didn't have. There was a piece of that I was missing.
no, I'm in on that. Yeah, I'd like to hear that story too. If it's guaranteed, he's laying it all out there. I'm in. That's yeah. Nope. Same wavelength, Bill. You stole mine.
Also, when you own a tiger, that's gotta create.
That's badass.
There's so many
I mean,
stories.
well, is Tiger King going to make the list?
Not on mine.
Well, we'll wait to find out. Am I up?
you
you are up.
Okay. My first one was Kyrie Irving. So to hear all the bullshit fall out of his mouth. My second one is dead. This is one that's gonna be dead.
Here we go.
And I'm gonna bring Magellan to the table to tell Kyrie Irving to shut the fuck up. The earth is round. You're an idiot. Go to hell. Die in a fiery death. Magellan made it almost around the world. Left a boatload of gold somewhere no one has found yet. But he circled the earth. So Kyrie Irving, meet Magellan. He can tell you the earth is round and not flat. Go to hell.
Cool.
That's kind of like on the
That's-
wavelength of my kind of choice.
I'd rather sit at Bill's table.
Yeah, your table sucks, Rich.
I will be on. I'll tell you right
Your
up.
table's gonna put me to sleep.
I'll tell you. Well, you stole my last one because my thunder.
Let me
this was
tell you
a-
about scurvy here.
Was
If
Mike Tyson
if this was a wedding, I would leave.
was Mike Tyson
I was
to
at your
just beat
table.
the shit out of Kyrie Irving at the end. The whole thing was a very selfish, indulgent hate for Kyrie Irving, but you took Mike Tyson from me, so now I got to pivot on the fly. We'll see what I can come up with.
Very good.
Okay.
Up to Dr. Vittles.
I might steal one of yours. I'm not sure. We'll see. But Bill Murray, may he rest in peace. Not dead. Every time I do a shot, I always do a shot to Bill Murray. May he rest in peace. And I want him to sleep well every night that he goes and rests his head. Because Bill Murray is a goddamn legend.
That's a fact. Bill
I didn't know.
is a-
The
Bill
face
Murray's
you
a
had, I
saint.
didn't know. I didn't
Bill
know what
Murray's
you
a
were-
saint from
No,
God.
Bill Murray. That's my choice.
What's the best Bill Murray movie, in your opinion?
Ooh, I'm
Ghostbusters.
still a big Caddyshack. I can't. I mean, it might
Ghostbusters or
be
Caddyshack?
it
I'll
might
go
be
Ghostbusters.
cliche to say Caddyshack, but I loved it.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day is up
Ooh,
there
that's a good
too.
one too. I like Groundhog Day. as well.
Um,
So is Bill Murray your equivalent to Bill's Kevin
you know what I'm
Costner?
gonna say too? Zombieland. That
Zombieland's
cameo in
good.
Zombieland that he does
Very good
is
cameo.
amazing.
Very good cameo.
Sorry, what were you saying about asking about Bill?
So is Bill Murray your equivalent to Bill's Kevin Costner?
Hey, I
love?
can't help Kevin Costner has such good movies.
Waterworld was amazing.
I love
don't care what
Waterworld. It
people
was a
say.
very underrated movie, and it was the biggest flop of all time. But
Yeah.
Waterworld is awesome.
I never thought I'd agree with Bill on something, but I totally do.
Kevin
Yeah.
Costner's a
Postman.
generational talent, and
Postman was even a decent movie. Come on, there's just so
he
many
was a
good-
AAA ball player too. If we want to talk sports with Kevin Costner,
Bull Durham. Come on.
Bull Durham, yeah. But he was really throwing pitches, and the actor / catcher they had was like his hand was stinging at the end of the day.
He threw a no hitter in for love of the game when he almost chopped his hand off at the table saw.
Mhm.
he did
Sure.
chop his hand. He did cut
Did
it.
Almost off.
do you-
I think
do-
we should not get sidetracked from Bill Murray.
Do you think that
I
Bill
want
Murray
Kevin
is going to
Costner.
be a little bit of a tryhard at one of these dinners? Don't you think he's the type of guy that you might just get a little bit annoyed with?
Yeah, because I
Are
heard
you
he's a
kidding?
dick.
He's kind
I
of a
heard
dick.
he's like a dick
Like
to work
everything's got to be a joke. Like he's one of these guys that comedy rules all. Like everything's just got to be a fucking punchline. And like, don't you think he's more of a one-on-one type of dude? You want to sit down, crush a bottle of cognac, and like really
So-
get into the nitty-gritty.
But
Like,
you're
I'm
not.
not gonna lie.
like break
all of
down to some
mine,
tears. He's not going to do that at a dinner party. He's going to be like the walk of the walk, cock of the cock.
Maybe I didn't get the memo properly, but I was thinking it was a one-on-one meal originally with each of my people.
No,
I didn't know it was a
table.
dinner party.
No, it's Dr. Big Mac's dinner party. So,
Yeah.
Read that
That's on me,
headline.
but I'll stick with my choices. I mean, maybe they'd be better individually, but
But Bill Murray wouldn't be the most famous person at your table, so I don't think he would be peacocking as if he would.
who's more
at the
famous
dinner.
than Bill Murray?
Wayne Gretzky?
No, give me
Wayne
Bill
Gretzky's
Murray.
don't
more famous
think
than Bill Murray?
so.
Hmm.
That's an argument. I don't know.
The obvious
Yeah.
one strikes again, bottom of the totem pole of dumb. Well, Bill Murray is the most recognizable famous person at this table right now. Maybe Mike Tyson.
Maybe
Jennifer
Magellan.
Lawrence.
Magellan. Look, the name Magellan
Oh.
carries for hundreds and hundreds of years. I don't know.
Ferdinand Magellan.
I think that this is 100% fact. Bill Murray's name will not carry in the history books as long as Magellan's has.
100% fact. Bill
true.
Murray's gonna light up a doobie with Jennifer Lawrence.
And
Fuck,
Mike
Bill
Tyson.
Murray's gonna get his dick
And
sucked.
Mike Tyson.
And
J-Law.
he's gonna be at your table, Bill.
That's
Bill
right.
and Bill will be at the same table.
I'm forming a good table.
Shit. I should have picked Michael Jackson for my dead guy. All right.
Ooh.
Ray,
Yeah,
you're up.
Magellan sucked.
This isn't going to go over very well.
Are you not going to be, you don't want to be witness at the table when fucking Magellan shows up and looks Kyrie Irving in the eye and says, "You're a fucking moron, kid."
No, I don't.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
I'd still be at Bill's table with Jennifer Lawrence.
No, that's
Mike
that's
Tyson.
because you're desperate, dumb white boys. I want Kyrie Irving to die within humility of himself.
Jesus.
Okay.
I want
I'm
him
up.
I want to shrivel down into his little shoes like the Wicked Witch of the West. Just shrivel into death with Magellan crushes him with knowledge. Shut the fuck up, Kyrie Irving.
Oh, cool. Right?
Don't besmirch his family name.
I would never. Go ahead, Westbrook.
Talking about me.
Yeah, you with Mahomes.
I'm going with the dead choice for this one, and this isn't going to go over well because it involves conspiracy theories. Get a life loser, but I am taking J. Edgar Hoover because I want to know if he was the one that shot JFK, if he was the one that got it all together. I think that whole conspiracy theory with November 22nd, 1963 is very interesting to me. I watch documentaries all the time on it. I've watched the JFK with Bill's boy Kevin Costner in it. It is just one of those things that I find very fascinating.
It's not a
that-
documentary, you fucking moron. Oliver
Oh,
Stone wrote the story. It's a movie.
I said documentaries and movie JFK. I just find that whole time period very interesting because of what was going on in the politics world and what was going on with Cuba and the Cold War and the man on the moon and how J. Edgar Hoover didn't want Kennedy in there because he was going to make him retire when he turned 70 years old. So he wanted LBJ to get in there so he could continue being the head of the FBI. And I just want to know if you kill JFK. That's all I want to know. That'd be my one question.
Hey, why not ask JFK in that single moment when the bullet went through his leg and up and around? Find out if
Because he
it was
didn't.
one or
Because he
two
didn't see it.
bullets.
Because he didn't see it.
Or 3.
He didn't see it, and his brain went boom.
Yeah, you
Why
can't
not?
ask
Why not
JFK
Lee
who
Harvey
killed him.
Oswald?
Because I want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
If you're gonna want to
Cool,
find
right?
out,
You have the worst table here.
Thank you.
I don't know. Rich is a toss up.
I was gonna say Magellan.
We gotta find out his.
I don't give a fuck if you guys want to sit at my
Magellan
table.
doesn't even know what
I'm
electricity
murdering
is.
Kyrie Irving through fucking knowledge, and you guys can go have fun. I don't care.
Ray, who's your last crappy dinner guest?
Hold
Thank
on,
you,
I
Ben.
want a little bit more about J. Edgar Hoover. This pick sucks. It's so predictable. And
And he
dumb.
wore women's underwear.
Everyone wants to know about the JFK assassination. I guarantee it's going to be boring. I guarantee.
Didn't he have sex
it was-
with lady
it was
boys too?
not.
No, he had sex with men. He had a either they weren't married, obviously, but he had a live-in boyfriend.
I don't trust a guy that wears women's underwear. I don't want him
Hey,
at
the
my
Romans.
table.
The Romans are into it. No,
Marv.
I should have went with
Albert?
Caesar. Fuck.
I was thinking Caesar too. He was up there, but no. I
You
still got
weren't
a
thinking.
dead
You
guy
just
left.
started doing it. You just started fucking this list like
Bill, we
10
know.
minutes
Where
Yeah, I
you're,
went
we know where you're
last.
going with the dead guy. Hitler. Everyone's left him off the list for you.
for you.
Ray, why don't you turn this thing around on the obvious one? You
Last
gotta go alive here.
Yep, and it's Kate Upton because I'm just going to
Oh
stare
my
at the
god! All
I'm
right,
just
yeah, all right. I'll go.
titties.
Ray brought a pair of tits to his table. Bill brought a pair of tits to his table.
What my
He-
question would be to Kate Upton? Oh, great. Let me tell you.
Bill took mine because I was gonna have Mike Tyson punch Kyrie Irving in the face and hopefully murder him. So I have to find some. Oh, is Charles Manson still alive?
Nope, he's dead.
Fuck. Is Ted Bundy still alive?
No.
No, they killed him.
Sub
what,
one for
84?
Magellan, please. Sub one for Magellan.
Can't. It's final.
No,
he's
it's
already
already
sitting
on
at the
the
table.
Sorry, on the ledger.
He's freaking out because he's never seen
Yeah.
electricity before or a cell phone.
Shit. I didn't come with a backup. Butch, go. Come back to me. Let me think of something. I thought for sure Charles Manson was still alive.
So this is
Well-
your dead guy, Brokeback.
My dead guy is actually my dead woman because I don't
these
know, I
tits
just
are done.
don't- Marilyn Monroe.
Titties.
Titties.
Nice.
I had to go with titties somewhere, and it wasn't just through Wayne Gretzky. I had to go with titties with Marilyn Monroe.
There's so many questions you can ask her.
Yeah.
How big
Who shot
JFK's dick was.
JFK?
Yeah.
I bet
Can
you
you-
can do.
Can you show us the underground tunnels that you used to
Were
sneak
you-
into when
were
you
you
were fucking
poisoned?
JFK? Were you killed by the CIA to hide your affair with JFK?
Yeah, there were a lot of things that I wanted to.
Was
Ask
Joe
her.
DiMaggio such a big cunt bag that he seemed?
Whose dick was bigger? Joe DiMaggio,
Or
JFK.
JFK?
Or mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just whip it out? Just say whose is bigger?
Why not? Is that not what we were all gonna try with the women we brought?
Well, Magellan's gonna be weirded out because we're all circumcised and probably Magellan.
Yeah, you guys were shit on Magellan at first, but now you're kind of seeing it. Like he's the only guy from like 800 years ago, and like
He's gonna see a
it's gonna be
TV and have a fucking
really
heart
weird.
attack.
He's gonna end up being more crazy than Kyrie.
Yeah.
The hell's going on?
He's
Yeah.
gonna think it's magic when he sees the TV. Fucking weirdo. Fucking stupid pick.
Terrible.
Yeah, well, you just wait till we're at this party and fucking Magellan's sitting there, and you have to avoid him because you think it's stupid.
Bill's never gonna leave his table. He doesn't have to.
Yeah, I'm already surrounding myself with one killer. And I got another one
I
coming
got
up.
you guys
You
distracted.
give
All
me
right,
crap
Bill,
about the questions I'm gonna ask Gretzky. What are you gonna ask Magellan? So do you enjoy?
What am I
traveling
gonna
west
ask
or east?
Magellan? What are you
Do you
fucking
enjoy
high?
traveling west or
No.
east?
How round was the Earth?
Yeah.
What am I going to ask Magellan? I don't know. What was the world like in 1500? What do you mean? What am I going to ask Magellan? You don't think there's some fucking questions to be answered from
What
the
was the Black Plague?
16th century?
Was the Black Plague then?
What are you going to ask Wayne Gretzky? Did you keep all your pucks?
What was your favorite goal?
No, I've got at least one of his pucks. So.
Oh, cool. Bill,
Cool.
fuck, you guys are distracted, man. I don't have my third one. Can you go?
Yeah, I'm going dead. I'm going with a man of position of power here. A man that has killed lots and lots of people. One, Mr. Al Capone.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm a big fan of the mafia, and I just think just questions and shit I can answer. And right now, just looking at the trash that you guys are bringing to the table, I may need to just have certified cold killers at my table outside of Tits McGee and Jennifer Lawrence. But just there's so many questions that I want answered, and I just think it would be cool. Alcatraz, fucking everything. St. Valentine's Day Massacre. There's so much shit I could ask this guy. That's it. That's my dead guy. I'm rounding out the crew. 2 killers and Jennifer Lawrence.
I like it.
Al Capone. How many answers do you think he could give you?
If it was like everything, like he was an open book, I would hope for everything. Like no questions asked. He's not
Well, that's
hiding
what I'm hoping
anything.
for. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm hoping for this
open-
dinner.
open
It's
book-
open book
open book.
policy here. Everything must come out.
Has to answer every one of my questions.
What would be your number one question for him?
Oh man, how many people he's killed? Probably. What's the biggest one?
What was the best one?
Did he ever try to truthfully kill? Like, how many times did he try to kill Elliot Ness? Like, there's just so many different ones. How'd you evade paying taxes for so long? Doesn't that suck that taxes brought you down? How's it feel to die of syphilis, you turd? So many questions. Because I have Mike Tyson as backup. Just ask so many questions.
No, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Ask him how realistic Scarface is.
Oh man, this is hard. I really don't have.
How does it
one.
feel to be betrayed by Robert De Niro and Untouchables?
He can barely move his fucking face.
Fuck, Sean Connery's dead too, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Jeez. Your
Okay.
table sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speak
it's
for
not a
yourself,
good one.
Ray.
I'm not
Django
gonna
Hoover.
make it better with this one, but this is just off the cups, and in the spirit of getting questions answered, having some balance with men and women. I haven't picked a woman yet, and just to make things really awkward, I'm gonna bring Hillary Clinton to the table.
Whose table sucks now, Bill?
Can we
Whose
mute
table
this guy?
sucks
I'm gonna bring
now?
Hillary Clinton to the table. We're gonna get to the bottom of a lot of shit.
Yeah,
We're gonna get to-
Benghazi.
Let's
Can I
mute
ask
this
about
guy.
Benghazi?
Oh,
How she
stop
really
Benghazi.
felt about Monica?
Yeah, no, Monica's the first question. We want.
How do
know
you
about-
feel about Bill fucking a shitload of underage chicks on Epstein's
Yeah,
Island?
are we
and you
not
just
talking
batted
about
a
Sex
high?
Island? We're gonna get to the bottom of Sex Island. There's
Open
a lot of
book
answers
policy.
to that big question.
Why didn't
Yeah.
you divorce Bill?
Yeah.
How many
Money,
pants-
money,
She
how
did
many
it for
money-
her own political career.
How many
She stayed with him.
pantsuits
We
do
know
you
that
own?
answer.
does it
How many
feel to
strokes
a-
have you had? Well,
How does it feel to have a convicted sex trafficker at your wedding? Or
How
your
many
daughter's
pounds
wedding?
of medicine are you on at this point in time? And I'd like to sit her next to Kyrie Irving
Well, at your table
and
it's-
watch those two fucking guys go out while Magellan stabs himself in the eye with a fork when the lights turn on and off. That's what I'd like to see. So, whose table sucks now?
Yours.
Yeah, yours is pretty bad.
Ray's you and Ray have the worst tables.
Al Capone fucking
Hey.
blows. He's just gonna
Hey.
shoot you.
I got tits at my table. I don't care.
Yeah, Kate Upton
we all
sucks.
picked someone with tits, except for fucking Rich.
Rich picked Hillary Clinton.
She picked someone with washboard abs.
I bet Magellan had some fucking things to work with.
He's never seen the internet.
Yeah, imagine that. You just pull up your phone and there's like the fappening of Jennifer Lawrence. Why is this girl at Bill's table and you show Magellan?
Hey, you want to see Kate Upton and Jennifer Lawrence's pussy? Hold on, real quick. There you go.
That guy would go crazy in fucking 10 minutes to be in this dinner party.
What the fuck? It's like when Jalen
Is
Silent
this
Bob
magic?
finally figured out what the internet was when they were all trashing him from Blood Man and Chronic. Oh, it's just, the fuck is
Imagine
the
if
internet?
Marilyn Monroe were alive today, how many she'd have.
Oh, I keep forgetting you were even on this show.
Yeah, I know.
Well, this has been the Silver Minds Sports Show Social Hour, Dr. Big Mac's dinner party. I think it went great. We'll see you on Friday
Whatever.
for Rewind. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I started with Kyrie, and that was down.
Magellan, no, when you went Magellan, that's when it went down.
No, Magellan's going to tell Kyrie the earth is round, and that's going to be a victory for me.
Bill's
Why
gonna-
Magellan? Why not like Galileo or somebody else?
or
He
Neil
didn't do
Armstrong?
that. He didn't fucking go on. Galileo didn't circle the earth.
I'm gonna have Mike Tyson
Neil
just beat up
Armstrong.
your. I'm gonna have Mike Tyson beat up your table, including Hillary Clinton.
Good luck. I'll take Hillary over Mike Tyson. In a full-on arms race fight, I'll take Hillary over anyone at the table, actually.
Actually, Mike
because she
Tyson
has
wouldn't even
Secret
get.
Service. That's
Yeah,
not
Mike-
fair.
Yeah. Well, welcome
Oh.
to the fucking show, Bill.
I hate the Clintons.
That's why they're here. Bill's
Hate
gonna get
Rich's
so
table.
distracted at his fucking hate for Hillary Clinton. He's not even gonna be able to look at Jennifer's tits. He's not gonna be able to ask Al Capone what kind of stupid shit he did. He's just gonna be so mad.
Everyone there is gonna get distracted by their own hate. You'll be hating on Kyrie and fucking not paying attention to any of the tits around you.
And fucking Magellan coming with some nightgown that they called a dress wear back then. It's like, get the fuck out of here. White frizzy hair. Fuck this guy. It's the worst fucking dinner, guys. Magellan. Hey, how was that boat you were on? That was cool, huh? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, how was it to be the first one to circle the earth?
Yeah,
What a
why don't we
st-
ask him?
What
Why
a
don't we
stupid-
fucking
What a stupid thing to do, you idiot!
why don't we find Amelia Earhart and ask her how it went when she tried to go around the world too?
All right, Rich, you want to change your answer?
Amelia Earhart's pretty good.
That's a good one.
You can
Love
find
that.
out why she disappeared, where she actually went.
Yeah, I'd take both of those
Hey,
over
where
fucking
did you-
Al Capone. Cool.
Where'd you die?
Ooh, how many fucking guys you kill? Awesome. Did you? with a
Well, I
gun?
was thinking about
Sweet.
going.
Hitler.
Ronald Reagan.
Hitler,
Ronald
we all-
Reagan.
we all
Open your
knew
vault,
Hitler was on the
nothing was in
list.
it. You broke.
I was
bitch.
thinking Ronald Reagan. Thinking Ronald Reagan. Didn't go that.
I
high.
thought about saying Putin, but it just,
Yeah, it's too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
She was like, when's this gonna air? As my dead guy, it's that Ukrainian president.